Hi everyone, this is Amy from Blessedepoxy by Amy. Today I'm going to be doing a very special project, but before I kind of get into that, I want to thank all my subscribers and all those that take the time to watch my video, to like, comment, and share. I really appreciate you. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I would truly appreciate it. Make sure you push the bell so that you'll get notified when I post a video. Now, back to what I'm doing. Today, I was asked by my church to do a memorial piece to give to our pastor. We just lost our first lady. He lost his wife. About 2 weeks ago now, maybe 3. It just everything seems to be running together, but we just lost her. And every year when we do Pastor's Appreciation in March, I didn't know the significance of the roses. I know he would get her a dozen long stem roses, and he would present them to her, and then she would in turn present them to his mother, the dozen roses. Well, this year, when she passed, they had those roses, and they sit there for the rest of the month, and we've still got a memorial where she normally stands on the stage. But those roses, what it consists of, it was, I think it was actually 14 roses, if I'm not mistaken. But it would be red roses, and it would be, I think 10 or a dozen roses, red roses. And the red roses represented the blood of Jesus. And in the center of those roses was 2 other colors. It was a pink, which represented her, and it was a yellow, which represented him. And I have some red roses from his family. His sister got me, my cousin. And I have a pink rose and I have a yellow rose that I've dried. And I'm going to start the process today. Of course, I'm going to use deep pour, but I'm going to start with a small pour that I can set my roses up in that'll set up pretty quick. That way I don't have to worry about them moving. And hopefully I can just go ahead and it's probably going to be, that'll be 1 pour. 2 or 3 pours is what it'll be. But also, I'm making some wings, and I'm doing a small set because I'm going to incorporate them in the, it's a heart. I'm going to incorporate them in it. Either those or these, I haven't made up my mind. And also, somewhere around here, I have 2 hummingbirds, a real tiny one, which is the one I was intending to use, but then I have one that's a little bit bigger. I'm going to just see how it looks, because he used to call her his hummingbird. And his wife was his hummingbird, and his daughter was his little hummingbird, or is his little hummingbird. And so I want to incorporate that into it also. So, I'm praying real hard that this comes out beautiful. I am going to do the wings out of this. I don't know if you could see it. It's a glitter. I think I got it from Walmart, but it's very pretty. So I'm going to do the wings out of that. And I'm thinking when I do the hummingbird, because hummingbird goes from flower to flower. And that's how Char was. She was all over the place. That's her name, Sister Char. She was all over the place. When people were up praying, she was going from one to the other, just like a hummingbird does, one flower to the other. So I would say, because, she was doing the men too, but mainly the women. So she was going from one flower to the other, praying for them and, interceding for them. And you talking about miss somebody. I truly miss her. I've known her since when her and Pastor is my first cousin. So I call him Glenn a lot of the time, which is what we called him when we were little, because that's his name. I think it's his middle name. Yes, his middle name. So I knew when Char and Glenn were dating, we used to pick at her all the time. We gave her a hard time. But we loved her. She knew she knew we loved her. And it was just amazing. Even then, she was being a light to us who wasn't being so much of a light, if I'm being honest. But I posted a picture, I think I posted it on there, of all of us when we were younger. We were like 15, 16 years old, somewhere in there. And she's the one in the dress standing there all neatly and looked like she's going to church. And she was always, she always represented the Lord to the best of her ability, which was great, and had a very, very loving heart. So when I say I want this to turn out absolutely perfect, I mean I want it to turn out absolutely perfect. He's my cousin, and I love him. He's actually, and most people don't get this, but he's actually more like a brother, blood brother, than he is a cousin, because his mother and my mother are sisters, and his father and my father are brothers. So we have all the same blood. So we're more like brother and sister, because you usually don't have the same two families. That we actually have three that's like that, where we have the same blood. But yeah, I want this to be perfect for him, and a perfect representation of her. And I just want him to be able to look at it and remember her. So I just wanted to explain that to you. So my epoxy has mixed. I'm using my mixer that I believe it was Tara that got it for me. And I don't have one of my little spatulas. I put way too much epoxy in this cup. I had to get me some bigger cups. And I do have some that might be an ounce or so bigger than this one. But my mind did not even think to go get it. And then I got, of course, the solo cups. But y'all know what a pain those things are to try and mix with epoxy. So I only use that if I absolutely positively have to. And I'm hoping this could be enough to do the wings and the put that in there, and the heart. So I'm gonna move this out the way. All right, so I'm gonna move y'all downward. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it for a minute because I got to turn this camera around in the holder. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I hope y'all can see that, because right now my there we go. Oops. There. So I'm gonna take this and stir and scrape the sides. I stirred it by hand for a little while, and then I said, let me quit using my hand when I got that beautiful mixer that was gifted to me, a blessing. So let me go get that and use it. So, seems like I still see lines in here, probably from scraping the side and the bottom. Oop, and I just let it run all down my finger. I just swooped it out and didn't realize it. Felt something cool. All right, so let's get, I'm going to put these in here. I don't think I need to. I don't know why I had to. So I'm going to pour some of this in here. For the wings, I don't think it's going to take a whole lot. It's enough. That's probably too much, actually. Pour a little bit back. So I think what I'm going to do first I'm going to get this hair out of here. Nothing like a pesky hair in your project. I did get it right. Okay. So now I'm going to stir this some more. And I hope I got all of that silica out of it. Seems like every time I touch it, some more come out. And I'm just so scared that it's going to be in there and it's going to mess things up. Y'all pray with me and pray for me, because I want this to be beautiful. Now I'm sitting here scared I'm not mixing it enough. But yeah, I want to do this, get this base so that it can, and this is, by the way, hold on a minute, my favorite 1-to-1 bond crafter. So what I'm going to do is, oh, I almost forgot. Let me wash, get some of this off my hand. I'm going to put, she loved shiny things. She loved, I say bling, but she loved things that were shiny. That's why I want to do the glitter in the wings. And I want to put a little bit of this diamonds dust. I do have another one that I got when I first started doing epoxy that I absolutely love. And it doesn't take much, but I'm pretty sure I used this one too. And it doesn't take much of this one either. I don't want to overdo it. I just want shine. I don't want, leave that right there like that. I don't want it to take over. You know what I mean? So I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to take my flashlight and shine it on it and see if I can catch it in there. I just want glimmers of it. All right. Oh, there's so many bubbles in there, y'all. Oh, I think I need a little bit more. See, with this one, it takes more than it does the other one I got. The other one I got, that little bit I put probably would have been too much. Let's see. Ooh, there's 1,000,001. But I know I usually have great results with my bond crafter, so I'm not going to worry about it. Make sure I just seen something black on there. All right. Oh, what is that? Oh, that was something too. Oh, come on. That don't want to come up. There we go. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray it, so we know that'll dissipate. I'm going to pour it from up here, and hopefully most of them bubbles will bust. I see it shining.
Motion detected
Oh,
at front
sorry,
door.
y'all. Somebody's passing by. Okay. Get every bit of it. And I did mean to save some of it, because y'all, I am hooked on that cloud effect. Michelle got something started in me with that, and I see she did another video today. I just got through watching that before I started this, waiting on my phone to charge, and she's got me ready to go do some more. And I got online and ordered some flat back bales. I don't have any. I'm gonna be going to South Dakota again in September, so I think I'm gonna try and make some things and sell them. I want to see some of these bubbles going. There's a lot of them in there, but I want to see them going before I put the flowers in. So what I need to do is, I'm going to close this before I accidentally knock it over. Because knowing me, I will, and that's a lot of product to waste. All right. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm going to take this and hopefully get the bubbles, any bubbles that's hanging around on the side. I was trying to find one of my little skinny plastic knitting tools I had. Of course, I done lost it.
Motion detected at front door.
Yeah, I can tell it's the weekend. It's busier out there on that dirt road than it normally is. Okay, that should do it. All right. You know, I forgot I was supposed to do a dry run, and I did not do that. I'll tell you. All right. So I had 5 red roses that I dried. Really probably needed 6 or 7, but I had 5. And one of them, I don't know, it looked almost like it rotted. It was brown at the bottom. So I said, I'm not going to use that one. So I do have my little buds, rose buds that I put in that table I made. And I'm going to place the red roses, and then I'm going to place the red buds around it. So that,
motion detected at front door.
So that, where'd I put that thing? Let's see. It'll cover in the gaps. Come on, come on. Got a little stubborn bubble right there. Looks like it might be. It actually looks, as far as I can see with this white, y'all, it looks clear. There's something right there. I don't know what that would. Almost like a little hair. I can see the sparkle when the light hits it right from that diamond dust. That's the only thing about using diamond dust against this white. You don't know when you're gonna. You might not realize you're doing too much. So, but I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So I'm gonna spray this one more time, and then I'm gonna oh, that's probably too bright. It's not enough light in here. There you go. I'm gonna let this sit for a minute or two, cause I'm thinking I want it. Oh shoot, y'all. See my mind. I got to do my jeez. I got to do my glitter. I'm just gonna take the top off. Not good to do that over that, is it? I'll end up with glitter where I don't want it. Alright, let's get that stirred in. Oh, sorry, y'all, I got to do this off to the side because I do not want it to decide to fly down in there. Might should have set up a second spot. And it is, it's dropping out. So, glad I did this. And this was starting to thicken up sitting in that cup too a little bit. And I'm thinking I might need to go ahead and put some glue in it, because I do not want it to fall to the bottom and have clear on the top. Which, wait a minute, that is going to be the top. So never mind, it'll be all right. Oh yeah, this was getting warm. I'm going to put a little bit more. There you go. All right, yeah, that's better. I hope this looks good. If it doesn't, I'll redo it with something else. I might, if this don't work, I might use the Here Comes the Bride. All right, so we got that. If y'all can see the, set this right there, the shine on that. Okay. Seeing all the pretty colors. It's not really just white. It's picking up the colors around it. Looks amazing. All right, push that in there. And I'm going to poke it around a little bit and hope there's no bubbles. Lord, please don't let them get no bubbles. All right. All right, got those. These take even less. All right, quit dripping. All right, I got a lot left, so I'm gonna have to find something to put that in. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna let this set for a minute, and I'll be back. I might just go ahead and set the flowers into place because I really want to just focus on that. And I mean, it's just setting flowers in place, and then I'll come back and give y'all a quick sneak peek. See y'all in a little while. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. I'm gonna have to go find me a something to try. Actually, I could probably get those little pieces. That's the one thing I hate about using those little rosebuds and dried flowers in general. You're gonna get pieces breaking off, and yeah, all in your piece. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm forgetting I got this thing in my hand. Oh, Jesus. It's mine of mine. I apologize for that. But I think I got all of them. Now I'm going to let that cure. And then that way I don't have to worry about anything falling. And everything will stay where it's at. And then when that cures, these will be cured. And I'll be able to place them and kind of decide which one I want and where I want to place them. So that'll be good. I'm hoping I can get to these before they cure all the way, because I want the wings, I don't want them to be spread out like that. I think I kind of want them bent, but you know what? I'm not even sure. We'll see. We'll see. And the extras I just put in here, and I'm gonna, that was the 2 that I put the clear in to do when I was doing my cloud effect, and I didn't finish it. So that has a lot of clear, and then it's like the backing of the glitter. But these I left room, and I'm going to back them with different colors, I think. All right, so, but that's what it's looking like. Excuse my mess. You can see where I dumped the rosebuds out. But, which is probably good. It knocked some of the loose pieces off. But I think I got all the loose, no, I see one right there. Right there. All right. Okay. All right, so, and I see, do y'all see what I see? Golly, how did I miss that? Hopefully I can get that out. Maybe this epoxy will pick it up. I don't know. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. But, yeah. Whew. I got a little bit of green in there. I don't know if you might see a little bit of it in the end. Like I said, when I add the next layer, I'm probably going to put some more rosebuds in it. A couple more. And, yeah. I'll be back when I get ready for the next layer. See y'all in a few. Okay, it is the next day, and as you can see, I realized I had not put my baby's breath in there, and I added that to it. It is looking beautiful. I did see a couple bubbles. And I don't think it's going to take away from the project that much. I'll just, because I'm adding a few more, what is it? A few more rosebuds to it. So I'll just strategically place those rosebuds over that, and you won't see it from the front. You're not going to see a whole lot of the clear, I don't think, anyway. I'm hoping to add a light source at the end on the stand that I'm going to put this on. I just hope one that I have works, but if it don't, I will just have to order another one, because I want this to look as beautiful as it can. I don't think I'm going to add any more baby's breath. If anything, I may actually pull the little flowers off and drop a couple of those in there to float also, because I love baby's breath. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. But I think I'm probably just going to leave it at that, because it's quite a bit in there, as you can see. They look absolutely gorgeous. Now, there's only a thin thing of epoxy, and that was the one-to-one bond crafters. And by the way, I do now have a code where you can get some off, and you can actually, I think I got one on there to become an affiliate too. So check out the links on my description, or in my description. But yeah, I'm about to mix some deep pour. Oh, the wings. So this is the one set. I'm not sure. And then this is the other, the other set. And I am thinking I'm probably going to use these. Still not exactly sure how I'm putting them in there, but I'm hoping it'll come to me sooner or later. I think as I do it, because I'm not going to put these until probably this next one cures or thickens up, which means it'll probably be tomorrow. Because, you know, this deep pour takes a long time, but the great part about that is that means it has a long time for the bubbles to rise and dissipate. And it shouldn't be as much bubbles, but I am going to put this in my debubbler in my room. That thing intimidates me, but I'm going to do that. And I got these cups in today, so I'm going to put my epoxy in this, and hopefully it won't overflow. We'll see. Oops. Don't hit them flowers, Amy. One thing about working with dried flowers, as you can see over here, if you just touch them, they all are marred in some type of way. I mean, it's a part of the nature of having dried flowers. I mean, just with trying to knock all the oh Lord, silica out, pieces were falling, and I have a that you would have to. I just don't like. I love seeing them opened up and everything. I don't like smushing them. I mean, they work for some things, but for something like this, you need it to be. And I'm gonna clean this mess, y'all. But for things like this, you need it to be open and looking natural. And I think even they still look beautiful. And I'm hoping with the epoxy, it's gonna give them more life. But anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna go mix the epoxy, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my deep pour. And I'm going to do, making sure I don't drop nothing in here. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to do 15 ounces. So it'll be 2 of A and 1 of B. So that'll be 10 of this and 5 of that. Lord bless it. Right, so we're going to go to 10. Whoops. All right. Got to get down a little bit more. I want to be as precise as I can. A little bit. All right. There we go. That's 10. 10 of A, and then 5 of B, and that'll give me 15. So we'll go up to 5 more, so I'm going to 15. Whoops! And guess what? Nope. I didn't go over. Almost to it. A little tad bit more. All right, there we go. Now I am going to.
Motion detected at your door.
Oh goodness! People are starting already. Moving. So I'm gonna mix this, and I'll be back. I'm gonna mix it with my mix, and I'll be back in just a minute. I can pause it. Okay, I'm back. So now, let me tell you that oh my Lord, hold on a minute. Okay, having one of them days, one of the worst days where I can't remember nothing. But anyway, that vacuum chamber intimidates me. I'm so scared the lid could just blow off with all the pressure. I don't know if anybody else is intimidated by it, but I am. Okay, it's stressful. So I probably didn't go as long as I could have, or get nearly as many bubbles out as I could have because of the intimidation of it all. But it looks pretty clear. I always use a flashlight because I can see better. It looks pretty clear to me, so except for that haze because of that alcohol. And I can't see the diamond dust. And I don't like this stuff as much as I like my diamond dust that I got from Stone Coat. I love that diamond dust. This stuff here, it's not the same. All right, so I'm trying to decide, do I pour in the flowers or pour outside? I think I'm going to pour a little bit in each flower just to get bubbles started to coming out. Just a little bit. I don't want it to be too heavy. Just a little bit. Ooh. Oh, easy, easy, easy. And I don't want it to mess with the shape of the flower either. Yeah, I'm not liking this thing because everything's draining down it. Anyway, let's go in and pour some in the bottom. I got a feeling this is not going to be as much as I was hoping it would be going in here. Great thing about deep pour is, though, as far as the bubbles, you got time to see them and deal with them, and it's early in the day, so. And I hope if there is a bubble, Lord, let it work for good for this project. I see some bubbles already. Yeah, I see a lot of bubbles. Oh, Lord, help me, Jesus. It's hard when you see bubbles. All right, I'm not going to talk as much, y'all, because I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, Lord, don't let that flower. Oh, I ain't liking what's happening with that pink flower, y'all. I really need all to do that to not look right. It would have to be the pink flower. I'm gonna use an alcohol wipe to clean that. Not alcohol wipe, alcohol soaked paper towel to clean out this thing. First, I'm gonna go and spray a little bit of alcohol. That may be some of the diamond dust I see on some of the flowers too. So it's looking good. I still see small bubbles, or at least I think it's bubbles. Yeah, because they're popping. They're coming up, they're popping. Okay, that's what we want. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone for right now and let it do what it's gonna do. Then I'll come back in a little while and do a bubble check. So I'll be back in a little while for y'all. Y'all need to watch me clean this. Hey everyone, so I finally finished this, and I won't say that I'm happy. As you can see, there's a place right there and right there. And I was gonna just sand it and do another top coat, but that's the beak. I think I might still be able to sand it. So let's just take it up and see. Hold on a minute. Okay. Got a little tiny bit of overpour on it. Couple little places right there. I want this thing to be perfect. I just hate doing top coats, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Seems like they don't go well for me. I should be good and cured, so I'm not gonna worry about going face down. All right. Okay, there's the back. Here's the front. Oop. Thought I wiped all that stuff up, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, we got a couple of areas of overpour I'll need to get off. But there she is. Looks like something dropped in it right there. I got a little bit of bubbles right here, and I don't know what it was because I did deep pour up until the very top. So I don't know why I got these little cluster of bubbles. I don't know if y'all can see it right here, right where it's got to have something to do with the hummingbird, but it's only right there. There, let me see. I don't know if this is gonna make it better or worse. Yeah, it's right on the flower actually. I have a feeling, right there. I'm trying to, I don't know what I was about to say, but I have a feeling what it is maybe some of that silica was still in the flower. Listen, I beat these flowers to death. You can't hit them but so hard when they're dried. But yeah. Okay, I don't know if I explained this on the previous videos when I started this. The red roses, my pastor always on for pastor's appreciation, he always gets the first lady, I think it's a dozen roses. He'll have red. The significance of the red is the blood of Jesus. Then the pink is for the first lady and the yellow is for him. And she's going to be with the Lord, so there's the wings right there. The wings. And he always called her his hummingbird, and that's the significance of the hummingbird. Because she was always doing something, praying for somebody. You know, she was a busy lady. She was a busy lady. He's a busy man. But yeah. It's not perfect as in it has bubbles. But the significance is there. And I just hope he likes it. And I'm sorry, this thing's going to have things flip backwards and flip this way and flip that way, y'all. I apologize. I don't know if y'all can hear. I've been sick this whole week. Monday I was fine Monday. I went and got my lithotripsy for a kidney stone that I had. Oh my goodness. Listen, that I believe I poured a little bit too much on this. But anyway, that is no joke. A lithotripsy, having those shock waves or whatever break it up. I've been suffering, and then on top of it, I think I got a sinus infection or something. Because yesterday, all I did was sleep. I mean, I've been planning on having this finished, but well, I mean, it's been finished since Monday or Tuesday. No, before that, it's been finished since Monday, I think. Anyway, but I just been too sick. Oh, I'm real sick. I got a video that's finished. I already put the short up for it for a cloud effect. And haven't posted a video because I've been too sick to put it together, you know, do the editing, what editing that I do, which is not a whole lot. It's mainly putting a bunch of little videos together, but yeah, I just been real sick, and I tell you, and this thing was weighing on me. Even the flour was getting transparent. I'm like, well, was it not dried enough? It was in there for 10 days. So, I don't know. But it's still, given all of that, it's still beautiful. Let me go see if I can get a light to put under it. Hold on a minute. Yeah, you can see the bubbles. See them right there? Right there. I mean, there's a couple bubbles here and there in the flowers, and those I don't mind. I think they're cute, but the little tiny bubbles, I don't know why. Just right there. Right there. I don't know why it did that. I wonder if it'll look better. Hold on a minute. I wonder if that'll look better. To have a light right behind the flowers. Maybe even behind her flower. Right there. Because there's an idea I had. I'm going to run it by my brothers and sisters at church and see if they want me to do that. I may just do this whole thing over. Because I just don't like those bubbles. I mean, other than that, I love it. Well, we'll see. If I end up doing it over, I'll do a short with the new one. But other than that, this is it. And I want to thank everyone for stopping by my page, for watching my videos. I want to thank my subscribers for subscribing and supporting my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell so that you can get my videos when I post them. I'll be notified, should I say. And I want please like, comment, and share. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to always let the ones you love know that you love them. And be kind. Do something nice for someone. I love y'all, and y'all have a blessed day. And y'all have a happy Valentine's Day. Later.